Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where you are. This is very late. For those who are in the country or in part of the continent that can watch me live, people in Australia, people in some part of the world that can watch me, Biafrans in different part of world that can watch me in this hour. I have come because of you, and of course, most of the live video we are doing, we have not been considering most of you. So I have come this late hour only for those who are living in those countries. It is time you have the opportunity to follow us live as I'm about to give you a very important information as it concerns Nigeria. And those of you in Nigeria who are joining me this evening or this morning, depending on where you are, thank you for joining me. This is very late. Most of you are sleeping. Some of you are in a place where it is almost over 12 in the midnight. Some of you have 1 a.m. Some of you have 2 a.m. Some of you are already very early in the morning. Some of you are late evening somewhere. Any place you are, if you have the opportunity to log in to for your Facebook and join me this evening or this morning or this early morning, wherever you are. Now, as those of you who may have the privilege to watch me now live, those who are already sleeping will have the opportunity to watch this video tomorrow morning when they wake up. So you have the privilege to have this a very classified information that I'm about to pass out now in response to the military Nigeria Army spokesperson or whoever that was responding about the killings, about the ambush of Nigeria military of about 200 Nigeria Army has been killed, and I'm just watching the response from Nigeria military claiming that they have about 47 casualties from the Nigeria military side, and that is a lie. So for that reason, I have come this hour to counter that claim, and then also I have come again to also bring evidence of Nigeria military intelligence wire message. And this is a very confidential message, but sometimes when we watch these people lying to the world and lying to Nigerians, it is very irritating. It is very irritating, and if care is not taken, we will begin to make public a very confidential information that is going to tear them apart in a few days. So I am going to for the first time publish a very sensitive intelligence wire communication to prove that this man that you are going to watch now have lied to Nigeria, and they will continue to lie. Now, join me as I analyze the press conference or briefing or press release of Nigeria military, which happened today or yesterday, because some people are already in 25th of March. Now, again, let me say it, this is 25th of March 2020, very early in the morning, and the time here is about 1:20 a.m. 1:20 a.m. So you see, we are not sleeping just the way the enemies are not sleeping. We are not sleeping. Now, join me on this talk. One moment.
Our troops of Operation Lafia between the 21st and 23rd of March, our troops of Operation Lafia Dole were on clearance and fighting patrol operation to Gorogi in Borno State, which was successfully conducted. However, during the consolidation, they were ambushed by elements of Boko Haram terrorists. Sadly, we suffered some casualties in the unfortunate attack. The terrorists have their informants. That I can tell you. We have gone a long way in winning them over. It's not as it were, but I strongly believe that they must have been informed, even right from that Gorigi. They may have sympathizers who would have told them that, look, they are now going towards Book. And that was how they targeted, ambushed the column that is the last, the logistics column, and fired the truck carrying the bomb. The moment that was fired, there was an explosion. So the explosion in the regions was what killed majority of our troops, including the pockets that came to attack. That transferred to the one carrying the fuel in the other truck. 2 trucks were affected. That one also caught fire. But I tell you that the one that carried the bombs, after that hit and the explosion, shrapnels, the bombs flew. And there and then we recorded, as a result of that, after the mopping up of what happened, we recorded 37 confirmed picked bodies. Those ones have been transported to. As a follow-up, as the counting was going on, I was given another figure of 10. Those ones there on the ground. So authentically, we lost 47. So, but analyze it. They were not killed as a result of fire action from the enemy. That's Boko Haram terrorists. Because even them, I was given a figure of scores. After the nav was scrambled and our aircraft came, the footage is there. That was the story we reported without putting it together before giving you. That the nav was scrambled yesterday morning and they went. It was that close air support they went to give. All the Boko Haram there, I cannot give you the number. Because once the characteristics of air bombardment, that is why, you see, we shouldn't look down on air activities. It is very, very, very well effective. But the issue is that journalists are not always able to be given counts. Like if it is conventional one, you fire, I fire. You go and pick from the ground now. Because we don't use a chemical weapon, we use the normal bullets. But for the Air Force, even though they use bombs, it shatters. So that is it. But I can tell you that none of them that went there escaped. But we cannot have a backup figure now. All we have that I can give you is a footage of where you see the bombardments, where it is dropped. We have it. I think they said we were sent. We have it. We have the copy. So the general public should know that the troops, the fighting troops, were not hit by the direct attack of Boko Haram. And our end state of clearing the Gorigi settlement and the suburbs, the surroundings, was achieved. What we are still going to continue to do, we must ensure that.
Now, did you people hear the lies? Did you people hear the lies? Let me tell you the lies here. In fact, let me replay some of the video and I will begin to address the lies that he told here. Watch.
Was scrambled and our aircraft came. The footage is there. That was the story we reported without putting it together before giving you.
That's a lie. Here is a lie. He reported another story and he came here. He come here now to tell them that they put those stories together. They didn't put those stories together before telling the Nigeria journalists the story they have told them before. Remember that it was the same military that told journalists that some people were even captured alive. Now, continue listening.
That the nav was scrambled yesterday morning and they went. It was that close air support they went to give. All the Boko Haram say, I cannot give you the number. Because once the characteristics of air bombardment, that is why, you see, we shouldn't look down on air activities. It is very, very, very well effective. But the issue is that journalists are not always able to be given counts. Like if it is conventional one, you fire, I fire. You go and kill from the ground now. Because we don't use a chemical weapon, we use the normal bullets. But for the Air Force, even though they use bombs, it shatters. So that is it. But I can tell you that none of them that went there escaped.
Yes, this is another lie. So he should either be saying that none of the soldiers, none of the Nigerian soldiers that was there escaped. That is probably what he was trying to say. But here, he lied. He told journalists and Nigerians that none of the Boko Haram members that came there escaped. That was a very huge lie. What happened there was that before the military aircraft could reinforce and came back, these people, the black helicopter has come there, killed all these people, and that was for the 22nd of March. But this one he was explaining now, before the military could come, they have done everything, and they even captured some of the Nigerian military alive, captured them. And here he come to tell the journalist that none of the Boko Haram escaped. That was a very big from the Nigerian military, a very big fat lie from the Nigerian military. Now, let me also tell you another lie. Watch from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, between the 21st and 23rd of March,
he said between the 21st and 23rd of March.
Our troops of Operation Lafia Adole were on clearance and fighting patrol operation to Gorogi in Borno State, which was successfully conducted.
You hear that? He said that it was successfully conducted. How can you have operation that you claim was successfully conducted and the military, over 200 military men were ambushed during when the operation has not been concluded and finished? You said between 21st and 23rd of March that the operation was successfully conducted. But these people, he is now giving the account of how they were killed, was ambushed on the 23rd. So will you say the operation was successfully conducted? When people have not, when the soldiers have not arrived their base, drop their weapon, drop everything, go to shower, you are saying you have successfully conducted operation. That is a lie. Now, watch.
However, during the consolidation, they were ambushed by elements of Boko Haram terrorists. Sadly, we suffered some casualties in the unfortunate attack. The terrorists have their informants.
Okay, did you hear that? He is telling you that the terrorists have their informant. This Nigerian military man is telling you that the terrorists have their informant. He knows that the informant are the generals he's working with. He knows that the informants are the field commanders he is working with. Otherwise, is it the person who is going to be informant within Nigerian military if they are not military officers? Did you hear him? He is lying. He is not telling himself the truth because he is in Abuja or wherever he is giving this statement. He is not in the Northeast, in the forefront of this war. Because if he is there, he will not be knowingly lying like this against the innocent blood of Nigerian soldiers that they are wasting. Because he knows inside his heart that the Nigerian military has been compromised. And that is why they are ambushing them. Now, it is a challenge. What I'm going to do this evening will be a very big challenge to the Nigerian military, and I want them to challenge what I'm about to do after analyzing this video. Now, continue to watch.
That I can tell you, we have gone a long way in winning them over. It's not as it were.
He lied again. He said that it is not as it were. So, what this man is trying to tell Nigerians and the entire world is that the killing of Boko Haram now is not as it were. What did he mean by that? You mean that when 200 soldiers was killed, ambushed, you mean that the Boko Haram have been killing them in their thousands? Because it needs to be clear. Or even if we accept that, okay, 47 has been killed, is this man trying to say that Boko Haram has been killing the Nigerian military like chicken? So now it is like they have reduced. He needs to be clear. And that's another lie. Boko Haram has killed like never before now. And that is the fact. So that's another lie. Continue to watch.
But I strongly believe that they must have been informed, even right from that Goriki.
He said he strongly believed that the Boko Haram has been informed that the military were coming, even before the Garki. Did you hear that? This is a military man. He said he believed that Boko Haram has been informed. And when people like us come to start to shout that the Nigerian military has been compromised, they will tag us IPOB, and they will tag us Biafra Freedom, and they will tag us Biafra agitators, propagandas. You see, he is saying the same thing we are saying in a different way. He is not yet indicting his military men, but rather he is indicting ghosts. That ghost were following Nigeria army, knows where Nigeria army is going, and then the ghost went to Boko Haram to inform Boko Haram because he said he believed. So it's not like he's suspecting. He said he believed. He even mentioned that he believed that they were informed even before they get to a particular place. So he's not saying that he's suspecting. He said he believed. But who is he indicting? He knows who have informed them. He knows the bad eggs in the military. He don't want to do that. He is rather accusing ghosts, like unknown person, when he knows them very well. And he's keeping quiet. He don't want to expose them because he is not part of those that is going to be moving in that truck that were ambushed. Because if he was there, I don't think he will even agree to be there. But today, after 200 Nigerians has been killed, he come here to pet this kind of lies. You can imagine what these people, and these are supposed to be the biggest and the best of Nigerian military intelligence. Look at them. Continue.
They may have sympathizers who would have told them that, look, they are now going towards Book.
You hear that? That Boko Haram has sympathizers who will tell them.
They targeted, ambushed the column that is the last, the logistics column, and fired the truck carrying the bomb.
When you listen to this story, you will find out that my assertion here, what I am saying here, is the only truth. The number of soldiers killed are estimated to be over 200. listening to his story, he said that the convoy and the trucks, and that the Boko Haram attacked the last truck carrying the bombs. So, and you know how the terrorists, when they want to attack, they are well experienced too. They waited until the last truck, and they attacked that last truck. So let us use example. Those of you watching war movies, you have seen war movie. When the military convoys are moving, you don't attack the first. Once you attack the last vehicle, automatically you have captured, because you are not just targeting to capture one vehicle. You are not targeting one vehicle. Once you allow them until, that is why it is called ambush. Once you allow them until the last vehicle, automatically you have rounded them up, because you are not just in that particular place where that last vehicle is located. So which means they waited and have patience until the last vehicle before they ambush them. And you can imagine, when you have allowed the military vehicle to pass, it means that the direction towards where the military vehicle were going are already covered by Boko Haram. And they were waiting for the last vehicle. So his analysis here can never be right. That is a lie. That is a pure lie from the pit of hell. Because I waited, if he said that Boko Haram attacked the last vehicle, the last truck carrying bomb. Let me play it again.
That was how they targeted, ambushed the column that is the last, the logistics column, and fired.
Did you hear that? The logistic column that is the last.
The truck carrying the bomb.
You see, carrying the bomb. Anybody that have gone any military training know what I'm talking about. Your enemy cannot attack in the ambush from the center, neither will they attack from the front. They will wait you until the last vehicle. Because immediately they attack from the front, it means that other ones at the back will escape. They will go back. And if they attack from the center, the other people at the back have about 80% possibility to escape. So they will wait until the last vehicle. And that was what Boko Haram did. They waited until the last vehicle carrying the bomb. And they attacked that. And that bomb, you can imagine what the bomb will do according to what he's explaining here. Exploded and all the vehicle, and then they will start to attack and start shooting them. And like I said, it is estimated at over 200 soldiers. And those who escaped, because of course it is possible that some people can escaped with injury. And some of them were captured alive. That is to show you that they have covered, Boko Haram has covered the whole area. And this man come here to sit and lie in front of camera because nobody is listening to him in Nigeria and nobody is thinking. No security intelligence is listening to this garbage that is explaining. Now continue.
At the moment that was fired, there was an explosion. So the explosion in the regions was what killed majority of our troops, including the pockets that came to attack. That transferred to the one carrying the fuel in the other truck. 2 trucks were affected.
And let me tell you, you can imagine the magnitude of the explosion. If you have seen that Lagos State explosion, you see the vehicles that people parked kilometers away, what damage it did to the vehicle. And then you can imagine how many bombs the military have with them. And believe me, the information that went to Boko Haram also informed the Boko Haram that that last vehicle is having the bomb. And of course, when they are prepared, knowing fully well that the vehicle is having the bomb, remember it was shot by a propeller grenade. They did not just shoot the vehicle with with a propelled grenade. So they know, and from very far place, they know that that vehicle was carrying the bomb because the information have been given to them by a military man, by a high-rank military man, telling them exactly how the military were moving and which one has the bomb and all that. And Boko Haram attacked them from afar and then begin to shoot all of them. And this man come here to start to tell story.
That one also caught fire. But I tell you that the one that carried the bombs, after that hit and the explosion, shrapnels, the bombs flew. And there and then we recorded, as a result of that, after the mopping up of what happened, we recorded 37 confirmed picked bodies. Those ones have been transported to. As a follow-up, as the counting was going on.
So as the counting was going on, how many is missing? Or how many people are missing?
There on the ground. So authentically, we lost 47. So, but analyze it. They were not killed as a result of fire action.
Who is interested in how they were killed? Who is interested whether they were killed by bullet or who is interested in this kind of story that he emphasized on telling you that it was the bomb? Who is interested in how the military were? They were ambushed. It is called ambushed. Nobody is coming to analyze, okay, the ambush happened, it was because of the bomb. Who is interested in that? The military were killed by ambush. And that is the word. There is nothing you can paint now to change it that it is bullet or it is a bomb or anything. They were killed, they were ambushed by Boko Haram. Without any resistance. No resistance. And he come here to lie that the military aircraft came and started bombarding the place. That they have pictures. You have pictures. Can't you video when you are bombarding? Other countries, when they go to this kind of assault, they are videoing the helicopter they are talking about, the military aircraft they are talking about, have equipment to video all their assault. So why are there no video? Why do they have picture? Who took the picture? The same thing that took that picture is capable of videoing how they did the bombardment. Let them release the video. Let us see. Lies, lies, and lies. Now, continue.
From the enemy, that's Boko Haram terrorists. Because even them, I was given a figure of scores. After the nav was scrambled and our aircraft came, the footage is there. That was the story we reported.
Which footage?
Putting it together before giving you. That the nav was scrambled yesterday morning and they went. It was that close air support they went to give. All the Boko Haram say, I cannot give you the number. Because once the characteristics of air bombardment, that is why.
Yes.
You see, we shouldn't look down on air activities. It is very, very, very well.
Nobody is looking down on air activities.
But the issue is that journalists are not always able to be given counts. Like if it is conventional one, you fire, I fire. You go and keep
okay.
Because we don't use a chemical weapon, we use the normal bullets.
But
for the Air Force, even though they use bombs, it shatters.
Yeah,
so that is it. But I can tell you that none of them that went there escaped.
Story.
But we cannot have a backup figure now. All we have that can give you is a footage.
You don't have a backup figure. You don't have a backup figure. You don't have a backup figure, but you know that none of them escaped. You were in Abuja and you were watching that none of them escaped. You see, you people don't even have shame for lies. You don't even have shame. You have family, you have children. You will just come as an elderly person and sit in front of camera because you are working for government. You will open your mouth and you start lying. You start lying. Dishing out lies anyhow. Now, nobody asked this man what happened in Niger State on the 22nd of March 2020. I am going to present to you the intelligence wire communication of the Nigerian military. Now, this message you are looking at now is what this message you are looking at now on this screen is the intelligence wire message of the Nigeria military intelligence. And this message was communicated to the Nigerian army. As you can see, when you look at this, and of course, I am challenging the Nigerian military to come and debunk this message. Distress call received. This means bandit attack. You see, this message was the incident that happened on the 22nd of March in Niger State, in Gofa, in a place called Gofa, in Shiroma local government. You did not hear these killings in any news media. Nobody reported it. Nobody reported this killing. I have made the video. I have posted the pictures of the people killed. They killed the Mopol, Nigeria police. They killed military. The number of people killed here is about 31 military and mobile police officers that were killed. Just a day before these 200 people were ambushed. Now, this is the communication. Attention on this. Arena received a distress call. FM, Galadima, Kogo. I don't need to be, giving you all this code. But what I am telling you here is the communication. Now, my question is, why is the Nigerian military not giving press statement about the killings of the 31 officers on the 22nd of March 2020 in Niger State, Gofa in Shiroma local government area of Niger State? Why did military or police give a press briefing about how these people carried out this attack against Nigeria military without, and this is where they use helicopter. This is where they use the unidentified black helicopter to attack Nigeria military and police. Why is nobody? Because of the sensitivity of that aircraft, because of the sensitivity of that helicopter, because of it is going to expose a lot of things. That is why they are not talking about. And I will continue to shout until I provoke them to talk. Because that is the reason why they are not talking. Because of the helicopter that terrorists used to kill 31 military and policemen. They don't want to talk about it. But I am presenting them now their own intelligent wire message. What you see in the screen now is not what Simon Ekpa wrote. This is from a military intelligence wire message they received on these killings of 31 officers in Shiroma local government of Niger State, in Gofa. And even in this place, the hour that thing happened is here. It's about 100, which is 10:00 hour. Bandits has scattered. I'm not going to give you all their military code and all that, but let me read this. We are shooting sporadically sporadically at a Ville outskirt of Galadima, and then in Shiroro, Kogo, in Shiroro local government. As you can see, in Shiroro local government, mob respond. With this mob means mobile police. Mob respond to the district call along with Mopol, and vigilantes on area at the local at about 10:00 hour. A bandit has scattered away unspecified number of cows. Do you people understand that the bandits came to that place to scatter away cows? And because of the scattered away some cows, these people went to attack them. This police officer, this mobile police and military, they went to attack them, leading to killing 31 of them. Are you people hearing? They scattered away unspecified number of cows and kidnapped some persons, conducted clearance, the military or they conducted clearance and went in hot pursuit by this. Now, this is where they won by this pursuit with this Nigeria Air Force. This, what you see, is by one ex-Nigeria Air Force helicopter. This means that Nigeria Air Force helicopter went in pursuit of these people. Helicopter later, here continue, helicopter later went for refueling and the contact was made. You see? And contact was made with a bandit. You hear that? Immediately, the Nigeria Air Force military helicopter went to refuel then after that, the contact were made with the bandit, which is this, at about 14:00 hours. Communication was lost with TPS after heli departed. So after the helicopter departed, they lost communication, and then ref of about 16 FM mob, this was sent. Zazaga was sent and arrived Farin Doki forward to Galadima Kogo by 16:15. So you can imagine the hours they are wasting. It takes them about 2 hours, 15 minutes to even bring the other one. And then also, and we're info that TPS has been ambushed. You see, it took them. You can imagine this thing happened 10 o'clock in the morning. These people started chasing them, and around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the military helicopter ran out of fuel, according to them, or ammunition. He went to refuel, and then he went to refuel by 2 p.m. and 16:15, the people who were on ground, the communication came that they have been ambushed. And this is what nobody is reporting and talking about in the whole of Nigeria. In the whole of Nigeria, they are hiding it. This happened on the 22nd of March 2020. And this man was given this press brief, happened on the 23rd. That is the next day. Why are Nigeria military not talking about these 31 innocent men who were believed to have been defending Nigeria? Why? This is a very wicked act. A very, very wicked act. That people who are fighting for Nigeria will be killed, ambushed, and you are not talking about it. You are talking about this one because the number is huge, about 200, and because a lot of bomb and ammunition has been destroyed, and a lot of them has been taken alive. And then you come to talk about it because you know the gravity of what has happened. But this one, you are not talking about it because they use helicopter to kill and ambush Nigeria military. This is the communication between you, your Nigeria military. It is here in my desk. Share this video. Everybody, like I will continue to shout, all of you in the Northeast fighting for Nigeria. You will regret it. You will regret it. Nigeria is not worth fighting for. Nigeria is not worth fighting for. The only thing you will do is leave Northeast. They are comfortable with these terrorist people. It is what they are looking for. They are comfortable with it. Leave Northeast, come back to South, and you will begin to struggle for your family. Military are paying you, most of you cadets, they are paying you about 45,000. What is 45,000? In a month, in a week, you can make more than 45,000 if you engage yourself, even in a petty business. You will make more than 45,000 in a week. Why are you killing yourself, putting the life of your children, your family in danger? Because when they lose you, they have lost a lot. A lot of you, even with that your 49,000 you receive from military, you have become the breadwinner of your family. But you can make more than that in a petty business. You don't need to have a big shop or anything. You can make just to sustain yourself until Biafra comes. You see? But one thing I want to tell you this evening, this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are, is that the only solution to this, what you see me analyzing now, I don't want to go to start reading all these things, because they will run mad. They will run mad. But the only solution to this is Nigeria disintegration and freedom of Biafra. Freedom of Biafra, Nigeria disintegration will disintegrate every interest, everything interest that these terrorists have. If you disintegrate Nigeria today, the interests of these terrorists have been disintegrated. They don't have any interest again. But so long as Nigeria continues to be one country, they are not stopping. In fact, they are coming stronger by the day until it is disintegrated. And that is what we are working towards. So they don't come and start ambushing people in Biafra land like they are doing now in the north for many years. And they are already winning the war. Thank you, and have a good night and sleep well. Thank you for joining me. Share the video, tag your friends, and remain blessed. It is Biafra or freedom of Biafra. Thank you.